Mondello is a small village of the city of Palermo in the autonomous region of Sicily in southern Italy. Its beach lies between two cliffs called Mont Gallo and Mont Pellegrino. The town was originally a small fishing village situated on marshland, but at the end of the 19th century it grew into a tourist destination. A number of Liberty-style villas on the seafront promenade have made it one of the gems of Art Nouveau in Europe.
Until the beginning of the 20th century, Mondello was a healthy marsh enclosed by two headlands. The Mont Pellegrino, described by John Wolfgang van Gogh as the most beautiful promontory in the world, and Mont Gallo. The ancient fishing village lied at the foot of the latter. It was also home to a tonnara, or a madroba, one of the many ones scattered along the west coast of Sicily. The tonnara is no longer active. At a certain point, a Palermitan nobleman had the idea to drain the swamp, Prince Francesco Lanza di Scalea. With the help of Belgian Rail Company, built a plant for the drainage of swampy waters to the sea. The newly rehabilitated areas, previously occupied by the swamp, underwent a process of expansion and evolution from the 18th to the 20th centuries. From 1912 onwards, Mondello became the seat of the high bourgeois and aristocracy. The nobility of the city fostered the construction of several exclusive and aristocratic circles, the construction of villas and the exploitation of lush gardens. King Ferdinand of Bourbon called it a corner of paradise. Eventually, the beach of Mondello was born.
In the 2 centuries of Arab domination, Mondello was known as Marsa, in Italian Porto del Fango, due to the marshy features of a good part of the land. In the extreme northern part of the Gulf, a small fishing village was created, of which there are still some historical evidences. In the central square, the Porto of Mondello and the 2 ancient towers, situated respectively in the town square and in one area located further north, where today the center called La Torre rises, which in the 15th century became guard towers of the Fico d'India, taking on a central role for the warning system of the coastal towers of Sicily.
Walking along the Mondello waterfront in the center of the Gulf, we find the ancient bathing establishment of Mondello, known as Charleston, the name of a historic restaurant once housed there, now home to the prestigious restaurant Le Terrazze. But what is his story? The ancient bathing establishment of Mondello, built on stilts over the sea, was designed by the architect Rudolf Stolker. The work was originally designed for the city of Hossen in Belgium, but was moved to the town of Mondello due to the greater beauty of the landscape. The building, one of a kind, is one of Europe's most beautiful Art Nouveau architectural works. The realization of the project was entrusted to the enterprise of Giovanni Rutelli, who managed to build a building resistant to the corrosive action of water and saltiness, completing the works in 1912. The bathing establishment of Mondello was inaugurated on July 1930.
Mondello is characterized by a sandy bay that binds the 2 promontories, called Mont Gallo and Mont Pellegrino, with a coastline of white sand that nowadays is approximately 1.5 kilometers long. The natural reserve of Capogallo and the reserve of Mont Pellegrino are nearby. Capogallo Nature Reserve is a regional nature reserve in Sicily, established on 21 June 2001. The reserve covers an area of almost 586 hectares and consists essentially of Mondello, a carbonate massif formed tens of millions of years ago, between Mesozoic and Middle Eocene periods. Mondello ends in a promontory, called Capogallo, on which is located a lighthouse that indicates its position. That promontory is located in the northwestern area of Palermo and separates the two gulfs of Mondello and Capogallo, which host the city's homonymous neighborhoods. Capogallo is part of the municipal territory of Palermo, which, having already Mount Pellegrino Reserve since 1996, can boast the singular distinction of having two natural reserves within its borders.
Nowadays, Mondello is a destination for many tourists who come to admire a landscape often compared to the Caribbean beaches. It's the perfect place to spend your holiday.